Hey, welcome back to the
Good morning.
daily More in Common recording. How you
Not
doing, Rod?
the WAPO. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm well. I'm Keith. That's Rod. And this is our daily recording.
I'm Rod.
We get asked a lot by a lot of people how we balance all the things that we balance. And if you can tell, Rodney was just changing a diaper. And so, we got a lot of things on our plate. And we decided to chronicle it, put it out there if it helps anybody, but it will chronicle it for us, our kids, and hopefully it helps other people, level set on the idea that anything's possible regardless of the outside circumstances. You just got to do it. So for today, Rodney, I'm just curious, since this is a daily, we're starting Thanksgiving week this week. We got a lot of kids. We got a meltdown happening. This is good. What's on your agenda for today, and how are you prioritizing today?
Well, today's been a very busy day because I had to take the dogs to the groomer, and now we've got a little one going to the doctor, and I got work. Just got off of a team call at work. So I actually have not, normally we talked about journaling and all that kind of stuff. I haven't had a chance to do that or look at my schedule or my calendar. I looked at it last night. So this is something I'm starting to do, is looking at it the night before so I can see what my first 2 or 3 meetings are.
Yeah.
A, so I don't miss them, but B, so if there's going to be a conflict with grooming or anything, I can try and organize it. Good job, baby girl. That's really pretty. Yeah, paint your butterfly. And paint the butterfly. That's what it's out for. And so after this call, after we finish this video, I will help get the family packed up, or at least one of them for the doctor, and then I'll get into my calendar and look at the rest of the day, and I will actually be able to answer that question because then I'll schedule out what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
So I haven't done it yet. So it's 9:40. This is late. Normally I would have done it by now.
How does that does that impact you the rest of the day?
It really just depends on how busy the rest of the day is. I know that today's not overly packed with meetings.
Sure.
So in this case, no. Mentally, no either way. But it just affects potentially how much work I'm painting a butterfly now. A wooden butterfly.
That's
painting.
good.
It's arts and crafts. It would affect just how much time I get, personal time or time to work on the multiple things, projects and whatnot that I have.
Sure.
If it's full of meetings, then I just don't get to set focus time. I like to set a lot of focus time to hold my calendar so people can't just take it for meetings.
Yeah.
So it could affect that if it was really busy, which I don't think it is.
Yeah.
But we'll see. What about you? What's the today or this week? This Thanksgiving week?
Yeah, for the week.
Which I realize we're not releasing this week, but
it's still relevant, right? Because
yeah.
I think one of the easy traps to get into when you're doing your own thing is holiday weeks are a great opportunity potentially to just dive in deeper, right? You've got probably a lighter load at work, which we do, and at the end of the day, it's your own thing, right? So you're accountable to yourself, we're accountable to each other, and there's still a lot of stuff to do. But I think for me, for the week, we talk back to the macro priorities, family being number one on that list. No matter what, whether it's our thing or work, I delineate that time. Now I'll put in some time because there's some editing that needs to get done this week.
When do you look at your week? Did you look at it yesterday or did you look at it this morning?
Yeah, no, I looked at my week yesterday because that's part of, you talked about your family scrum. That's what we do every Sunday. We take a look at the week. But I actually planned out my week this morning. So I know Wednesday is going to be a pretty good More in Common day.
Wait, so hold on. Before you go too deep on that. So you're saying as a family, you look at the calendar Sunday. So you have that priority.
I have a general idea of what things are going to need to happen outside of I got a haircut tomorrow and, we got Thanksgiving on Thursday. We're going to get our tree on Friday and all that. But that way I can plan around all of that. You're
going to go for a Nordic spruce this year, or what are you thinking?
No. Same thing we do every year. A con color is what we do. It's a nice long... A con color. It's a nice long pine needle. nice long needle. It's soft.
Is it very fragrant?
It's fragrant. I don't know if it's
Can
as
we-
fragrant as your typical pine that has the short needles, which tend to.
Can we do a one of these sessions about Christmas tree maintenance?
I mean, we could.
I think it's important. You know, I've killed many a tree.
I've not killed the Christmas tree yet, but not until I throw it out in the woods. But yeah, so today the goal is start some editing. There's a lot of editing that we need to get done before Ruff goes on his trip next week. And
Producers,
you know, there's things that need to get done before Thanksgiving so we can feel good going into the holiday for ourselves. So it's a mentality this week. This week's a mentality. It's very much about focus and attention, so we can focus and attention on all of the things that we need in our lives.
Which is kind of every week, but I feel like, at least for me, being that I'm back, it's getting back into the rhythm. Like you've got a rhythm, and I know you recently changed a few things, but for me, it's like getting into a rhythm.
Yeah.
Because like even with our family scrum, like we didn't get a chance to do it this weekend, so we got to do that later this morning. So we're just a little behind.
Sure.
But it's fine. I think we've talked about like today. Because that's happening, but then we'll get into the rest of the week a little bit later than normal. But you know,
well,
c'est la vie.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving this week, even though we're going to be doing another one of these tomorrow.
I was gonna say, right? We're gonna do this again. Yeah. We're probably gonna do it Thanksgiving morning too. But you know what? I like the preemptive strike.
Hey, you know, you gotta keep the. And what are we asking today? What are we asking today?
So it's Monday morning.
Yeah.
Have you planned your week? Right. When you're watching this, have you planned your week? Yes or no in the comments. And we're not judging if you haven't, because look, I haven't, and I'm doing this. So this is just a question.
Just a question. Have you planned your week? We're out.